Well, good morning, everyone. Good morning. Good morning. Getting everything all set up here so that I can see you all and make sure that everything's working the way it's supposed to. Look at that. There we go. All right. Well, despite the Harry Potter introduction, we are obviously not working on any more Harry Potter sets. We've got some fun new stuff to work with, and based on our poll that we had yesterday in the stream where we did finish up the last of the Harry Potter sets, we are going to tackle something new and interesting and different. And that's going to be this monster right here, which is the Lego Technic Bugatti Chiron. It is 3,600 pieces. It is set number 42083. There's a link in, I think, the description of the video to an Amazon link if you want to go buy one and build along. It looks pretty impressive. Like I looked through the instruction booklet, and I think I don't know that I'm a huge fan of how the Technic sets look, but I love building Lego, and the technical side of kind of how they're doing what they're doing here looks like it's going to be pretty badass. So I'm excited. But before we get started, happy Mother's Day to all of the mothers out there watching. If at some point they jump on, particularly to my sister-in-law Pam and to my sister Stephanie, who is pretty much a legitimate superhero, and to soon-to-be mom, Sister Shannon, and to Sister Maureen, all of the moms in my life. Happy Mother's Day. I hope everybody has a good day. I hope there are good breakfasts. I hope there are lots of mimosas. Knowing them, there will be lots of sports and running around and doing things, which, I guess that's also good. But we're going to build Lego here for about the next probably 2 hours. So we're going to see how far we can get. Again, I have never touched this set before. I have no idea like how intricate it is. The number of parts is pretty impressive. It's about half of the Millennium Falcon, which we built, which took a pretty significant amount of time. So who knows? But it's going to be fun. I've got my drink. So we've got the beverages portion down. We've got the set here. We're going to pull out, I think, this is really cool, by the way. The Millennium Falcon did this a little bit in that it had screen printed on the boxes like a picture, so that when all the boxes were in there and you opened it up, you could see like the wire diagram of the Millennium Falcon as you pulled it out. This one's actually got a full color print of the actual Bugatti, and in the middle is the instruction booklet. And as usual, we will not. Oh, look at that! Inside the instruction booklet is stickers, so we'll hold on to those. We're not going to be using the instruction booklet because we'll do those online, and you can see the instructions over there on the left. But it is pretty cool, and it's got some interesting pictures up at the front of the folks who put the Bugatti together, the actual model. And there's a bunch of like interesting side-by-side photography like this, where they've obviously got the model kind of way in the foreground with the actual Bugatti way in the background in front of a house. So it kind of looks like the two of them are facing each other. This is some really cool stuff. There's also apparently, because the entire world does podcasts now, there's also apparently a podcast for the Lego Technics channel. So there's a Lego Technic podcast that gives you like an audio soundtrack to the model that you're building. And so apparently there's 3 or 4, or at least more than 4 episodes, or more than 3 episodes of a podcast that's just about the Bugatti, which, you know, if podcasts are your jam, that might be something that you can do along with this. So we'll get that out of the way. But you can see that we've got kind of the screen printing on top, and these are actually each of the boxes that correspond, I guess, to the numbers. So instead of doing bags like they would in a regular set, they do build boxes. And you can see that each one of them has a number. Like there's 1, there's 4, there's 5, so this must be 2 here in the middle. Yep, there's 1, there's 2, there's 3, and then we've got 4 up here at the top, and 5 down here on the bottom. So I really, like, honestly, it looks like they just totally did this to flex on the packaging, which I'm totally okay with. Like I have, oh, no kidding. Look at that, it's actually got a different picture on the back. So I'm guessing that if we flipped these over, does that go like that? And that goes like that. And that goes like that. And I guess that goes like that. If we flip it over, we've got a picture of the back of the car. Is that the same on the instruction booklet? No, the instruction booklet just has the Chiron logo on the back of it. But that's cool. Yeah, this is totally just, this is a packaging flex. This is a marketing flex. This is we're gonna make a $350 set. We can spring for a little bit of packaging. So you flip everything over and it's actually got a different picture of the Chiron, which, not gonna lie, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Yeah, it's pretty sweet. So, I guess we will we'll grab build box 1 here and go ahead and get started. What's going on, Al? Look at you with the message retracted. You giveth and you taketh away. Happy Sunday. We're gonna drop. That was a lot to drop. Drop that over there. And all right. So here we've got build box 1. And it looks like this is the front end. So the front end, the suspension assembly, the engine bay, and then the superstructure for the bottom. And here we go. Again, if you weren't on stream yesterday, these Lego were actually a gift. 2 of my wonderful friends who live in Seattle, Ashley and Lindsay Willis, bought this as a pandemic project, and then she quickly realized that just the technical part of it was a little over her head, and the sheer number of parts terrified her. So they agreed to send it to me so that I could build it on stream, and I absolutely jumped at the chance. So it looks like, for this first build box, it looks like they started to go through and put some of it together. And we're going to have a little bit of an adventure here at the outset. of trying to get everything back together without having everything in the bags. So, for those of you who have been following along, I hate having to build Lego that aren't in the bags, particularly these big complex sets. So, this will be the penance. This will be the price that we pay for Ashley and Lindsay being so cool to send it over. Is we've got it looks like we've got, I don't know if we did like an extra 2 bag or if there's going to be like, what did we do? We did the Hogwarts, or we did the Harry Potter Diagon Alley, where every one of the bags had a double. So there was a one with a stripe like this, and then there was a one without a stripe, and there's like, so I don't know if there's a 2-2 and a 3-3. So this is like actually 1 and 3 that they took out and put together. I don't really know. So we're kind of going. We're kind of going to make this up as we go. I am hoping that this was bags 1 and 1 or just bag 1. Because if it's not, this is going to be a long day. So we're gonna go into it optimistic. We're gonna say this is all bag 1, and we just kind of have to reverse engineer where we are to bag 1 to get things up and working. And we'll see what happens. So I'm going to grab the pieces where it obviously looks like something had been put together. Or I guess the other option is we could take everything apart. Well, if this was like the Millennium Falcon where we had the entire thing, I would take everything apart. But since it's only 1 bag, I'm betting that we can figure out kind of where each of these pieces goes and what we're doing. For example, I am betting that this, first, let's check and see if the profile view is working. Oh look, it is. Sweet. Okay, so as we get this built out, we can kind of do a little bit different view of what's going on. The camera was being really weird yesterday for some reason, and we couldn't figure out why, so I'm glad I got that fixed. So we will go back here. I'm guessing that what they have there in step 1 is actually this bad boy. Because if we look up at step 3 and then step 4, I believe we are actually ending here, and there is this guy who's going to go in there like that. So I think with steps 1 through 4, most of it was done. All right. And then step 5 might be this guy. I'm going to take that one out. But step 5 goes there. And we've got the black studs around it. And then I'm betting, these pieces end up on there. But in order to make things a little bit easier, I'm going to take those off and put you on there. Oh, shit. I guess the other thing we could do is actually turn on some lights in here, huh? It's like I didn't stream for a month and a half and all of a sudden forgot what the hell I was doing. Let's turn on that light and that light. There we go. That's a little better. I feel like you can kind of see the desktop a little better with that. Yeah, that's what I'm hoping. Like if they just opened random bags, I'm gonna hate them. And B, it's gonna make this a lot more difficult. But I think just based on how the size of the box and the number of pieces here, I think this is just bag one. I don't know. We'll figure it out. So I think we got through 6. We got everything on there. I'm terrified because there's so many little pieces. Like I'm terrified of missing one of the pieces and then being like, oh shit, I gotta go dig back through all of this and figure out like where it is and what I did wrong. And let's get you out of there. I'm gonna go ahead and take this piece apart. I also noticed that this doesn't come with a brick separator. You cheap bastards. How dare you not include a brick separator in a $350 set. Maybe that's a Technic thing. Alright, so let's see. I think we're going to try using this piece and that piece and that piece. And this is going to go... Wow. Number 7, that's a terrible direction because it doesn't, I guess maybe the blue piece goes all the way through. That's why they made it super long. I was going to say that number 7 was a terrible step because you can't see where to plug it in. But then if you look on the inside, you can see the blue, which I don't know if you're going to be able to see that. Oh, autofocus, there you go. So you can see that little bit of blue from this piece that shines through. And so they're actually using that to show you where that piece needs to go. I can totally understand that if this was like the 3rd Lego set you'd ever built, you would have gotten to this point and been like, to hell with it, send it to Dooley. Totally get it. Oh, look at that. We've already got that piece is built for us right there. And it's going to go over here in kind of that same setup. There we go. Let's, while we've still got like little pieces and stuff, I'm going to try to zoom in a little bit so everybody can see what's going on a little better. I'll just try to remember to keep it up here so that everybody can see what I'm doing. All right, so we're done with 7 and 8. 9, okay. That's gonna be this fancy boy. Let's take that out. Let's take those out. Let's take, ooh, Bowser. These interlocking pieces always makes for fun disassembly. And by fun, I mean horrible. I feel like some of these big sets, like the Millennium Falcon and the Imperial Star Destroyer, like they're just not meant to come back apart. Okay. So I think we've got what we need here. We've got a gray piece snapped on there. We've got a gray piece. No, we've got that backwards, don't we? All right, so we need a gray piece snapped on there and a gray piece snapped on there. All right. Then we need l'orange and you. And we need a bunch of these back here. where we're going to go 1, 2, skip 1, 4, skip 1, 6. And then we're going to take a 3, like you. And we're going to put it on there. Like that. And then we're going to attach this here like that. Okay. I think we've done well so far. All right. Now we do it again. Oh, here's one. Oh, so I guess that was the deal. I just grabbed the wrong one. I didn't realize there were 2 of them. And so the one that I picked up was actually this other side. So we'll start over. We'll put you there. Get back on there. We'll put you there. We'll go 1, 2, 4, 6. We'll put you there. We'll put another 3-piece here, like that. So we've kind of got the mirror image of this one over here, which makes sense because it is actually going to attach on the other side like that. So we're symmetrical. Looks like we've got all of the pieces. All right, so far so good. 11. Let's see if we've got one of these that has stuff stuck in it or not. It does not appear so. 1, 3, 2, 4. Okay. And then we put a 5-piece on the back like so. And we do that twice. All right. 1, 3, 2, 4, and 11. And we put a 5-piece again on the back like that. And then these are going to go there and there. So you can kind of see, it looks like we're forming like the, like my guess is these are going to be like engine mounts. I could be totally wrong. Like I'm legitimately making this up at this point. But this looks like the front end wheels and suspension go back here. And it looks like this is where the motor is going to mount. But I don't even know if the Chiron has a motor in the front. There's a good question. I don't know. I'm just talking up my ass. It's all good. Okay. What have we got next? We've got one of these. And one of these is going to go up inside it like that. And then one of these, okay, is going to go that way. But it's not going to snap all the way in. Okay. And And then this goes there. And then we're going to do the same thing but mirrored on the other side. So we need to get is this one of those ones that's already put together somewhere? Nope. There it is. And you go in the bottom, and you go in the back, and then this whole thing goes right there. All right. 13 yellows. And whatever those are. I don't even know. Is that these? Yeah, all right. So we'll get those. There should be another one of those. Yep, got it. And we need these bad boys, and I think that's it. So we're going to take you. We're going to run you through there like that. We're going to put you facing the front. And this whole thing goes... now we know why it didn't get pushed through. All right, so here's the deal. We're going to put this one here, right next to the one that we put on there before, which means that those holes are going to line up, and now we're actually going to take this piece, and I think we're going to be able to push it through. So we've actually just reinforced this, and now my bet is that we could put something on this side and attach it to there, like put it on, fold it flat, and then drive something through, so that you can't easily move any of those pieces without manually pulling that pin out first. And we'll do the other side. Do that. We'll do that. Do that. And then we put you on there like that. And then we push you through like that. Okay. Did we add anything else in here? I don't think so. I think that was it. All right, now we need 5 of these. No, we need one of these 5 pieces, like you. I need 4 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we need 2 of the long blue axles, of which there are plenty. Oh, this may actually be one of the pieces that we need. I don't know. I'll take it off anyway. All right, so what are we going to do here? We're going to put you and you in there. We're going to put a 5-piece on top of you. And we're going to take 4 of these, and we're going to put them 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, so we added this guy back here. You can kind of see we're building something up over there, and we put 4 pegs across the front. So we're definitely going to lay something down on top of that. Like right this very minute, we're going to lay something down on top of that. All right, so we've got you. It looks like some of this was already pre-built for us. Doot, doot, doot. There's a red piece somewhere, isn't there? Yes. And this is going to go there. And this red piece is going to go right there. All right. And it looks like we set that aside and we go off on a little side quest here. Okay. I'm guessing that this is that thing. And it looks like Ashley and Lindsay got through this a little bit, so we just need to figure out if there's anything missing. So we've got you, we've got you, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. We've got those two pieces facing outward. We've got the top part where we've got the frame. We've got this little gear. We've got the gray one. We've got the two black ones. We've got the orange piece on top. We snap all of those together. All right. We've got yellow and yellow. With the blue pieces stuck into them. We've got gray and gray with the blue pieces stuck into them. We've got our blue and our blue. And we've got the rods that are driven through them. So realistically, all the way up through step 25, like this seems perfect. Good job, people. Good job. I like it. You did well. Okay, what do we do now? Looks like we're gonna do the driver's side suspension. So let's see what we can figure out. Do we have anything that's already pre-built that we want to start with? Maybe this, we'll have to see. I don't know what to do with that. Oh, is it this? Oh, it might be. Might very well be. Let's pull that out and set it aside. And let's get that yellow piece out of there and set it aside. And let's see if we can't start from here. All right, so we've got an L with a blue pin through it. We've got U stuck on there, okay. We've got the yellow that goes through, okay. We've got the gray, okay. We've got Big Daddy, okay. We put the other side on, okay. All right, and then up top, we've got it feels like this is backwards, and I don't know if it will matter in the end or not, but we're gonna switch it up. Let's take that off, because I think this actually goes, and again, I don't think it's going to matter. This goes like that. Doop doop. And then this goes on the other side. Like that. Okay. Alright, and now we're going to use this fella and that there, there. Take that little piece apart. We're going to use this fella and I'm going to put in that and a blue one that, but we're not pushing the blue one all the way through yet. And we're going to put one of these gray ones on the second piece. And we're going to put a 5 stack on the back. And then we're going to attach this so that the red piece comes through that second hole. Like that. And the blue piece pushes in like that. So that connects there, that connects there. We've got a blue, we've got a red that's sticking further out. Okay. And now I guess we're going to do the other side, which would be my guess. So we need that. And we need that. We need that. And we need that. Oh, wait. Oh, I see. This goes there. Okay. And then we need another one of these, and we need a gray one to go through it, and then a gray offset axle. To go there. And then this whole thing goes there. Jesus, could this be any more complicated? And then we've got the red on the top, and then an empty one, and then a red right there. Okay. Holy shamoly. And now I guess we're doing brake rotors. So we've got a brake rotor, which, let's just take a second. That's kind of cool. Like, obviously this isn't a part that exists in just every Lego. They've actually got the holes drilled in the brake rotors. Like, come on, that's kind of cool. I'll give Lego props for that one. So we then put you on. Do you snap on or do you just sit on? Looks like, oh, there it goes. It snaps on. I just had to be a little forceful with it. And then we're going to take one of these, which is another cool little piece that I don't know that I've seen before. And we're going to snap it into there. So it's got like a little ball and socket. Nice. And then we're going to put one of our favorite blue pieces up here on top. And then we're going to attach that blue piece somewhere. I mean, I'm guessing since there's only one other peg above where they've got the picture shown, like it's going to have to go there, right? Because we've got the piece here. We've got a hole, and then we've got the peg, and that's really all there is to that piece. All right, so now we need one of these and what looks like another. Nope, that's not the custom piece. It is a custom piece, but it's not that one. Oh, look at this. It's like a spinning shaft. So that like you could spin a shaft at an angle kind of thing. That's pretty cool. And one half will go there. And we take a beige one, which is going to go there. And what are we doing with you? You're going to go through. You're going to go through this blue piece, and then you're going to angle up. And onto here. And then you are going to slide over, and we're going to stick another one of these big ones. Through like that. All right, so what we've got is something that will turn the wheel, even though it's at an angle, right? Like it's not an easy 90 degree straight through. It's got a little bit of flex in it. I wonder if at some point we will take that flex out. I don't know. But that's what turns the wheels. So there we go. Also, I'm gonna text Ashley and Lindsay right now, and I'm going to tell them this is crazy complicated. All right. Building the Bugatti on stream now, and holy shit, is this thing cool and complicated. Totally get why you bailed. Thanks again for sending it to us. There we go. Man, oh man. Can you imagine if this was like the second Lego set you'd ever built? This would be a lot to deal with. Okay. Now we need another 5-piece. I'll take this one. And this is going to go where? Oh, right here. No? I see you. Why is it showing like a gray piece down there? Did I miss something? Sure looks like I did. I did. What I missed was you going on there like that. Okay. So now it makes more sense when we put this on here. What we get is the one gray piece sticking out that is even with the gray piece above it, like that. So now those two pieces are both sticking out. Everything still works the way it's supposed to. Okay. Now it looks like we build the other side of the frame. So we take one of these and we take one of these. Is that right? Yeah. And we take a red one. And it goes there. And we take a blue one. It goes there, but doesn't go all the way through. And then we attach a 5 spot to the back like that. And then this whole thing goes on this side and attaches to mirror. One on the other side. And you go on there. Click, click, click. And then that blue piece pushes through again to snap it into the piece next to it. Now everything is symmetrical. Pieces, 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 and nice and centered. Excellent. Now we're going to take we're going to take springy McSpring piece and springy McSpring piece. Look at this, there's actually spring-loaded shocks. This is so damn cool. And I'm going to go in there. I'm going to go in there. Like that. And then we're going to take this bad boy. And we actually have to load the shocks in order to get the piece on. That's so cool. And we load this one. We push it through. And then we put a little yellow dimple like this on the other side. And I guess that goes all the way through. All right. Yeah, and then we flip it around. Oh, look at this. And we take this bad boy, which I don't know what the hell it is. And we take 3 of these little gears, 1 gear, 2 gear, 3 gear. And, okay. Look at step 1. Like, this is just ridiculous. So gear number 1 goes with the flat side facing out, and it sticks on the little post in the back. And then gears number 2 and 3 go flat side facing out, there, and there. And you can't, I don't know if you can see it. Let's see if we can't get a shot of it. There's little, come on autofocus, you can do it. There we go. There's little grooves in the sides, like up here and over here, where those pieces like slide down into it, and they don't really hold it, but I think they're just supposed to hold it long enough for you to be able to get the rest of like whatever it is that you're doing together. So we do it like that, and then we take this entire gear and we set it like this. And we just kind of magically hold it in place, and then we feed Am I upside down? No? I'm very confused. Let's get you out of there. Did we do something wrong on these? I think maybe we did. This side is right. This side is not. Okay, so here's what happened. See on this side, see how it's got the piece on the top where we can feed that through? On this side, this one is off by 90 degrees. So what we're gonna do is is we're going to pull, maybe, get out of there, you piece of shit. We're going to pull you out. We're going to flip you 90 degrees. And then we're going to shove you back in. And I think we're going to check and see if this is symmetrical now, but I think we've got the hole at the top. We've got the hole at the top. So I think that's how it's supposed to go, and it just wasn't before. Okay, so let's, all my gears fell out. No. Okay, we'll try it again. One gear goes in there. One gear goes in there. One gear goes in there. This goes in there. And then feeds into, oh, it just barely holds it on. That's cray, yo. Is that right? Yeah? Okay, well, we'll leave it right there, because it looks like there's actually, it says, look at step 40 down at the bottom. It's like, oh, by the way, go do all of that again. Thanks for telling me up front, so that I could have been doing 2 of them at once. And instead, we will go all the way back to here. Oh, look. They did tell me that I needed to do it twice. Yep, totally my fault. Okay, here we go again. We're going to take you like that. We're going to take we're going to take you, and we're going to take you. So this goes in the bottom like that, and another one goes in the top like that, and then this whole thing attaches like that. Okay. Then we put a yellow one into here, like so. Take a gray one, we put it here, like so. We take you, ooh. We put you on the gray one, slide you all the way in. Then we take you and we attach you like that. Okay, and then put you in there like that. Put you in there like that. Blue one, and the blue one, like that. We attach this whole thing to the outside like so, and we put another T on the other side, like that. And then take you and you you, you, and you. And we attach you like that. This is a lot easier the second time you do it, not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. Take you, and you. Where's my little one? Oh, need a black one first. You. We need another little black you. And you. And that. And that whole thing goes there. And then that whole thing goes there. And then we take you, and we take you, and snap, and snap, and through, and on. All right. And then you, and you, because we're going to make the second one of those linkages. And then it goes through the blue piece. From the back like this. And then it angles up. And it connects like that. And then we put another blue piece through here to tie in the bottom linkage arm. That's a totally made up automobile word. I have no idea what that's called. And then we add another one of these to here. And then we build the other end. So you, and you, and you, and you, and you're going to go on just like that. You're going to push in, and now we should be symmetrical. Let's check and make sure. And then we put you and you. I knocked it off already. And that's not right. Well, yeah, that's not right. It's going over here. I was all turned around. It's you and you, yeah. And then feels like this one's Maybe that spring is just stronger. I'll know. And then you go on there. So, do we have what looks the same as the... Got you, got you, got... Yeah, I think that's right. And then, we're going to slide this guy in like that. Just like we did with that one. Okay, this is kind of loosey-goosey. Like, it's not very stable, because it's just got those 2 points which are running in that kind of hold everything together. But, I mean, it does hold it together. And when I spin this, it does spin the wheels. Like, it turns that whole thing over, and all the wheels spin. So, I'm assuming I didn't fuck that up. So there we go. Alright, it looks like we're going to frame this up a little bit. So we need 2 of these, and we're going to put those on the front like that. And this is like trying to work with Jello. Alright, but that definitely, okay, so that's definitely what it's for, is to kind of stiffen that whole section of the model up. All right, so we'll put this one over here, like that. Yeah, and you can already tell that it's made it a little bit stiffer. And then we need two of these and 2 of those. And 2 black ones. Get out of there. 1, 2. Okay. And where are we going with these guys? The first thing we're going to do is we're going to go like that. And these are going to go in the middle. So I don't know if turning this up is a terribly good idea. They're actually going to go right here. So 1, 2, and these black pieces are going to go under those gray ones. 1, 2. And then we need 2 of these, which are going to go I guess they're just kind of hanging out there. Like, it says it's going to go there. So one side of it doesn't really attach to anything yet. I don't know. Yeah, that's right. Okay. Let's hope that resolves itself at some point. And now I need 4 of these and 2 of those. And we're going to go black one there, black one there. And we're going to go blue one, blue one. Blue one, blue one. Like that. And then we're going to put this bad boy across the front like get on there, you bastard. There we go. Okay, then we put two more blue ones, front and center. And then we put a 5 starting on the outside like that, and like that. Yeah, this has gotten so much stiffer. Remember how it was all like kind of wobbly? It's gotten a lot stiffer as they've put all these pieces on there. And we need 1 3-piece, which is going to go right here on the front. And then we take you and you and more blue pieces, and we go there and there, and then that attaches there. And then we need a bunch of little black pieces. We need 2, 3, 5, 7, 9, and 10. And then this whole thing goes on the front. So it's tilted up so I can show you. And it's going to go all right, it's pretty easy to see where it goes because you've got 2 pieces here that don't actually have anywhere you can plug anything in. And so, like with the number of pieces that are on there, this is really the only place that it can fit. So we just got to get those. Just got to get those down in there like that, and then make sure everything snaps together, which it did. Okay. Then I need another 3-piece like you, which is going to go it's going to go here. Yep. And then push all the way back in. Good, good. Then I need 2 of these and 2 little black ones. And we're flipping you around. So now we're looking at the back. And we're going to go there and there. We're going to put you in 1 and 1. And I need you and 2 of you. And you're going to go where? You're going to go here, so that part's pretty easy. Now, where are you guys going to go? You're going to go in the middle of that little T spot right there. Okay. Then I need another 3, which is going to go right here on the front with 2 more blue pieces. 1 then there's 4 more of these, which are going to get placed around. We're going to do one, 2, 3, 4. All right. Now I need 2 of these. There's 1, there's 2, and they're going to go on those 2 blue posts we just put in with my piece facing inside. And it's going to go all the way back. And then the same thing on the other side. And it's going to go all the way back. And then 2 of these, which are going to go here and here. And then we'll take another 7, which is this guy, and another one of these, which will go there, and a blue piece here, and a blue piece here. We're going to do 2 of those. You and you. You. And you. So we've got 2 identical. And these are going to go on the green side. They're going to go there. And there. So we got those 2 down to the bottom. All right, I need 2 of you. I need 1 of you. I need 1 of you. Nope, 2 of you. And okay, 2 of everything. So we're going to take this guy and this guy and this guy and that guy. And this is going to go there. And then this lady and that lady and that gal right there is going to go on that side. Okay. I need 4 little black pieces. 1, 2, 3, 4. And these are going to go 1, 2, and there, and there. I need 4 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to go in the bottom of this guy. 1, which means also the bottom of this guy. 1. And there and there. I need 2 of you and 1 of you. And so, what are we going to do? This guy is going on there with his twin going on the other side there. And then the one blue one is going right smack in the middle. Two of you. Two of you. All right. These are tricky because they're not symmetrical. So this is going to go on there. And then we're going to peg down through. So the big part is actually going to face the back, and we're going to attach through that back piece. And peg straight down. Okay. I need the big wheel. I need the red shaft. I need the little wheel. And I need you. So we're going to go like that. We're going to put you on there. We're going to feed you in. We're going to flip around again. Feed you through the back. And we're going to put the big wheel get on there. Nope. So this is another one where you just have to have like magical hold it in the middle of the air powers in order to get it to actually work. Wonderful. Thanks, Lego. Wonder if maybe we could do it like this. And hold you up. There we go. All right, so the good news is we actually have a drive shaft now where I turn you and it turns the front wheels. And we've got the suspension for the wheels themselves. Good times, good times. Now I need one of you and you. And now we're gonna, see, this is why it was important that we put these two on the right way, because this is actually gonna go in the other side, and we're gonna peg it down the same way we did, but if we had put those on wrong, this wouldn't have worked the way it's supposed to. And then this is going to go all the way across. And then we go down again. And then this whole thing snaps together like that. And we're missing something. We are missing, I feel like we're missing something. Because look in the middle of that. See where the red peg in the bottom goes in? It goes into a gray piece. I do not have a gray piece there. I've got a gray piece with two blue sticking out. So I must have done it backwards. Or maybe I just put the pegs in backwards. Very possible. Hello, Ashley. Yeah, this is 100%, this is legit complicated. And Lego pulls a lot of tricks with the instructions around how you see where things go that I'm not surprised would be a pain in the ass. Oh yes, that is exactly what we did. We simply put these in the wrong direction. So we put that in there like that, and then this goes flat, which is what we wanted. And now, when these guys snap, everything fits together the way it's supposed to. We snap everything together, and it looks like we've got a couple more pieces here. We've got these two that are going to go like that. We've got the yellow that goes in, and then this looks like it extends the drive shaft out a little bit. Good work. And that's it. Hell yeah. Look at that. Box 1 is complete. And that was good timing. That took, what, an hour and a half. So that took almost 2 hours to do a box. So if that holds up for the rest of them, we're looking at like a 10-hour build. But I still think this is the front of the car. I still think that this is going to end up being the motor mount. I could be completely wrong. We've got the suspension on the front, which is cool. It's got the little spring-loaded suspension. We've got all of the linkages between the drive shaft and the wheels. So we've actually got power provided to these two wheels. We got all of our little gearbox that's built there to transfer that over. We've got a piece here where it looks like we can attach something else onto there to help that spin. I don't know. I think we did pretty well. I'm all right with that. Not so bad at all. All right, well, let's go ahead and we'll wrap it up there rather than trying to start another box here. I'm going to tentatively schedule the next stream here for lunchtime on Wednesday. I will have to look at my schedule and make sure, but I don't think I have anything that conflicts in the middle of the day on Wednesday anymore. So we will tentatively schedule this for 11 a.m. Eastern time on Wednesday, and we will try to get through box 2, and based on the instructions, maybe box 2 is the rear end. I see more of the, like I see a fixed set of axles. No, they've got the same spring-mounted shocks on them. So maybe that's the rear end. Like maybe that'll be, like maybe that'll attach in here to the other side of it. I don't know, but it looks maybe a little more complicated than 2. So maybe it'll take a little longer. Maybe it'll take the full 2 hours. I'm not sure, but that's what we're gonna do. So thanks for hanging out. This was fun. Thank you again to Ashley and Lindsay for sending this one over. I don't at all hold it against you that you got halfway through this first bag and went, nope, not for me. That was incredibly complicated, even for large Lego model standards. But it was super fun. So I'm glad you sent them over. I'm glad we got to build it on stream. We'll shoot for Wednesday, 11 a.m. To do the next one. And I'll check the chat real quick and make sure that we don't have anything else that's in there. Nope, we're good. Al, thanks for hanging out. Ashley, thanks for jumping in. And I will see everybody on Wednesday.